Guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing day today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, and thank you so much for being here again. If you are a returning subscriber, if you're new, hi, my name is Gerel, and in today's video we're going to be ranking my palettes that I use for the month of September. And yeah, it's not a lot. There's only 5 palettes, so this is definitely going to be a super quick video, but I do want to talk about each palette just a little bit and maybe give you a reason of why I put it in where I put it. If you are interested in this ranking video, please keep on watching. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like. That definitely helps out my channel a lot, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell that will notify you whenever I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. By the way, this is my first time wearing my glasses in a video. I just wanted to chill, not wear my contacts, and that is why you're getting glasses today. So let's go ahead and start with a number 5, and this is an eyeshadow palette that I definitely do not recommend at all. I don't think it's worth your money. I think that you can definitely find better quality, better shimmers, better mattes in other palettes. Definitely not this one, and unfortunately is the Fenty Beauty. I did do a review on it. You can create really nice super soft looks, but unfortunately the shimmer shades are just really sad. It was really disappointing. It was just not what I was expecting. The mattes work really well. They were really nice and easy to work with. You can build them up really nice and blendable, but the shimmers were completely a disappointment. It's just not something that, oh my goodness, even swatching it right now, it's just so sad. It's just very mediocre. So here are some of the shimmers. I was really expecting something more beautiful or metallic foil. When I saw this palette on Instagram, I was super excited because I've never actually tried any of the eyeshadows from Fenty Beauty. Just from past reviews that I've actually checked, it was just never really an outstanding review for any of the shadow palettes. So the color story really appealed to me, especially for this side right here, that is just really nice warm tones for everyday palette, and I wanted to try the formula. But unfortunately, once again, it's just definitely not a palette that I can recommend to you guys. I think that you can find better palettes for sure, and unfortunately this is just not it for me. So in regards of the face palette, since we're already here, let's go ahead and talk about this one for a little bit. Do I recommend it? I don't think that it's definitely something that you have to run and get right away unless you like that glitter look. It doesn't have a base, so it is definitely very sheer and a lot of glitter. If you like that look, then you're definitely going to enjoy this face palettes right here. It clicks, by the way, that's why they're stuck together. But these are 2 different palettes. But coming back to the face palette, once again, if you do not like a lot of base on your highlighters or anything like that, then you're definitely going to like this one, especially if you like glitter on your face. But I think that these are definitely going to be something that I can use. I can see myself using, especially on my shoulders, collarbone during the summertime. But yeah, I mean, if I can go back in time and purchase this, would I purchase it? No. Neither of these 2 for sure. So I'm sorry, Fenty Beauty, but maybe next time. All right, so ranking on number 4 is actually another Fenty Beauty eyeshadow palette, but this one I definitely recommend, especially if you are into green tones. I did receive this one in my boxy charm, and it is called the 7 Cadets. This is the packaging. It's the super little ones, super cute, and here are the colors. I love this color story. I think it is so pretty. It actually worked out really nice. The shadows, they do have a really nice pigmentation, blendability, and all of that good stuff. So here you have the swatches for the little Fenty palette. I think that is a really nice color story, especially for fall. It was really nice and easy to work with as well. And this shade right here was just so gorgeous, and this green, forest green, is stunning. So definitely a color story that is up my alley, because just in case you didn't know, I love greens. So yeah. All right guys, so in number 3, I'm gonna have to give it to Natasha Denona Retro Palette. I love Natasha Denona so much. Like, I've created so many looks using Natasha Denona palettes. I have done many reviews on her eyeshadow palettes, and I absolutely love her formula. It's just so amazing. I absolutely love Natasha Denona, but this color story is just not for me. Like I've mentioned in my review, I do have a full review in 2 looks using this eyeshadow palette, so if you want to check it out, I will link it somewhere up here or down below in the description area if you want to check it out. But unfortunately, I wasn't in love. I thought that I was going to fall in love like I always do with Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes, but this one was not meant for me. The mattes perform amazing. I absolutely love the mattes. They were just super beautiful to work with. Amazing, just blended, like they literally blended by themselves. But the shimmer shades, Glitz and Psychedelic, they are just too much alike with each other. Here, I have them swatched right here. Unfortunately, they just did not do anything for me. I thought that they were going to be super amazing, metallic foil, like goodness in your eyelids, and they were just not. I was really pressing down, wetting my brush, and the way that they swatch is not the same way that they appear on the eyes. It just didn't work. I used my finger. I have worked with eyeshadow palettes from Natasha Denona before, so I do know the quality of it. I do know how to work with Natasha Denona formula, but it wasn't working for me. So unfortunately, I was really disappointed in the shimmer shades. I don't think that they just were really impactful, and it could be because she definitely wanted to make this more of a romantic kind of palette, and I get that, but I still was missing something. It was just not 100% there for me. So that is why it is ranking at number 3, and that's it. So in number 2, we have Miss Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Instant Eye Palette Smoky Eyes Are Forever palette, and here are the shades. Just looking at it, it just makes me feel something special because these eyeshadows are just beautiful. They just work so beautiful on the eyelids. Exactly what you see on the pan, that's exactly what you're going to see on your eyelids. So let me go ahead and just swatch. Just doing this makes me happy right now. Just, oh my goodness, can you see that? It is super gorgeous. Let me just swatch a couple more. I'm just swatching the metallics because the mattes here are just beautiful. There's no reason to swatch the mattes. I just want you to focus on the goodness of what the metallic shimmer shades are. It's just to die for. All right guys, so here I pretty much swatch all of the metallic shades because I just want you to fall in love with this palette. It is absolutely stunning. I want all of these shades right now on my eyes. They're just so beautiful, and they do not emphasize the lines on my eyelids. Oh my goodness, it's just so beautiful. Of course, I do have a full review on this eyeshadow palette as well, and I created 2 looks for you guys as well, but I can't wait to play with this eyeshadow palette again because look at these shimmers. They are just stunning. I love them. I love them. So yeah, there you go. And of course, I'm going to link everything down in the description area just in case you're interested in any of these eyeshadow palettes that I am talking to you guys today. And yeah, if you guys use my link, I do really appreciate it because it supports my channel and me, of course. So thank you so very much for that. All right, so let's go ahead and finish it up with a number 1, and that is for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette. This palette is just absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, perfection. They just blend it so nicely onto the eye. You do get 2 blushes that work really well with my skin tone, and all of these shadows are just perfection. So some of them are definitely pigments that are not supposed to or intended to use near the eye area, but I've never had an issue. So just make sure that you do your research because I don't want you to use something based on my recommendation that could harm you. So make sure that you definitely do your research, but these shades are just perfection. So let me go ahead and swatch some of them. So if you know Anastasia Beverly Hills, then you know that the formula is definitely powdery. It has a lot of kickback, but it's just gorgeous. So here I swatch the 4 metallic shades that the palette has. It has 4 metallics and 6 mattes. Well, one of the mattes have a little bit of like shimmer or glitter on it, but once you actually start working with it, it just kind of goes away, so it ends up being a really nice matte. I've used all of them. Of course I also have a full review on this palette, so if you actually want to check out, I think I created 3 looks and one of them was like really, like, you know, fancy. So if you want to check it out, I will link it down below or somewhere up here as well. I think that when I use this palette, it just makes me feel so beautiful, that it's just super easy to work with, really nice. You just create the most beautiful warm tone looks, and I love that, especially during this time of year. So yeah, that is it, my friends. That's it for this video and the ranking of my eyeshadow palettes for the month of September. I hope that this was helpful, especially to those of you that are interested in getting a little bit of more information, whether to get a palette or not to get a palette. If I was able to help you, I am really happy. But that is it. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.